and welcome to the Resources Roadhouse. I'm Wally Graham and I'm in Singapore. I'm at the Tribeca Future Facing Commodities Conference where I'm talking to Melanie Leighton from Titan Minerals. Now Melanie, like a lot of companies here, you're chasing copper, gold, there's a lot of that going on, but you've got a nice point of difference. You're in Ecuador.
Yeah, that's right, Wally. We're a little bit different probably to most of our ASX listed peers. We've got exposure to large-scale copper and gold in Ecuador. It's an emerging Tier 1 mining jurisdiction. Has the same geology as Chile, Peru, Colombia, which are both quite well explored and well-known and well-established mining industries. Ecuador has the same geology, just hasn't had the same level of exploration, so it represents a real opportunity.
All right, so Ecuador, now, as we've just sort of said, it's a strange place to be compared to other people. What's taking you there?
We acquired the projects back in 2021. One of the directors of Titan Minerals at the time had spotted the assets at PDAC, really liked what he saw. The company that previously owned these assets was a Canadian TSX listed company. They unfortunately for them ran into a little bit of trouble in COVID, found themselves, I guess, in some financial trouble, and we took the opportunity and acquired the assets at that stage. So we'd had our eye on them for some time before, and yeah, it's just the opportunity, like I said, of Ecuador that I think sets it apart from its other South American, Latin American peers. All
right, so that's Ecuador in itself. What sets your project apart? What's so good about where you are?
Yeah, zooming in on our projects, we're in the south of Ecuador. We've got 4 large-scale projects, copper and gold, 100% held, large land holdings. Dynasty is our flagship project. We've got 3.1 million ounces of gold there, 22 million ounces of silver. It's development ready, but we believe there's a lot more potential to grow the resources there. So 3 million ounces, we think, through our exploration and resource growth programs could easily become 5 to 6 million ounces, and that's what we're targeting internally. And before we launch into any kind of development studies there. Yeah.
All right, so your exploration programs, they're underway. What's going on?
Yeah, so boots on ground exploration, mapping, soil geochemistry, trenching, identifying new targets across the broader project area outside of the known resources. So that's at Dynasty itself, so our gold project. Outside of that, we have 3 large copper projects and doing a similar method of boots on ground exploration, building up all of those foundation data sets, the soil, 48 element soil geochem, and that fact mapping that really tells you where you are in the porphyry system and where you want to be and where you want to target.
All right, and South America is no stranger or you're no stranger to South America.
No, that's true.
Either way around, so you've got a bit of history there.
Yeah, that's true. I guess as a geologist we get to enjoy working in all different jurisdictions around the world, and previous to Titan Minerals I spent roughly 10 years working in Chile through Hot Chile, so a lot of exposure to this style of deposit and obviously the culture and the way of doing business and the like, so it's I guess given me a really good foundation for taking on the CEO role with Titan Minerals, which I joined Titan at the beginning of last year, so a little over 12 months ago.
All right, well, it's great to catch up, and I would really like to catch up in the future with all more news coming through, so make sure you do that so we can bring it to our viewers here at the Roadhouse. But until that time, Melanie, it's been lovely.
Thanks very much for having me. Appreciate it.